Yes. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let's turn that down. What's up? Let's check in on these markets. If you're not too bearish. A lot of people getting scared. Waiting on a correction. It may never come. We don't know. Nobody knows. If you think you know something, you're delusional. Nobody knows. If you knew, you'd be a billionaire. So we don't know, man. We're playing in the world of, we don't know. We don't know what direction market's going to go. Nobody does. And once you accept that, shit gets a lot easier. Goes up, goes down, whatever, you know. I mean, think of how free that is. He said the audio is very quiet. Is the audio very quiet? Let's see. You can't hear me? Let's bring that on. Can you hear me on YouTube? Does Paul need a hearing aid or is it me? I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me on Instagram? Somebody type something on YouTube, you lazy bastards. He said that's fine. Because everybody's finger's broken. Maybe you're at work, man. So, as we think about, I always forget there's a time delay on YouTube. For me, from what I'm seeing in real time, there's a time delay. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to be in New York City on Friday. New York City, where they do not know how to make picante sauce, apparently. Remember that commercial? So I'll be in Brooklyn at the Williamsburg Hotel. That's where the fancy people stay. That fucking hotel's like $800 a day. Crazy. So I'll be there. I'm going to do a meetup on Saturday, which is the next day for the kids that are slow in the back. I'm going to come in to Brooklyn, right? And then that Friday, I'm going to post on my story a text number, and I'll let you know where I'm going to be on Friday if you just want to meet up, just a casual meetup, right? And then Saturday, me and the day trading professor are going to do a private meetup. You could probably still get into that if you were so inclined. That starts pretty late at night. That starts at 10:30. Most of you geriatric folks, you probably won't be able to make it. That's at 10:30, and the after party is from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. But again, Friday will just be me hanging out. I think there are going to be a few people from the Wealth Squad there on Friday. I got to find a place for that. I don't know where I'm going to do it. So that's why you want to get on my text list so I can let you know. Because I've never been there, and I don't know where I want to go. So I got to figure it out. And again, that one's just whoever wants to drop by. And I had a lot of people couldn't make it on Saturday. So, you know, we could chit-chat on Friday. Science of Getting Rich says there's a science of getting rich. It's an exact science like algebra or arithmetic. There are certain laws that govern the process of acquiring riches. And once those laws are learned and obeyed by any man, he will get rich with mathematical certainty. Also be in Kansas City, but that's coming up. I'll also be in Kansas City in September, but to do a little talk for a franchise. But we might do a little meetup there the day before, too. I'm going to talk with this franchise, try to help their employees understand the millionaire code. And part of the millionaire code is understanding this process. It applies to more than just stocks. It applies to life, business, that stocks move up, stocks move down, stocks move sideways. So does life, right? And so let's check in on the Dow Jones. I got a lot of people getting bearish, man. I don't understand it. I know what that comes from. It comes from watching too much damn television. People get nervous, start seeing shit in Afghanistan, start seeing President Biden. It's like, God damn, is he the president or what is he doing? Like, he may be the janitor at the White House. We're not sure. We don't know what he's doing, man. So, COVID variant breaking out, right? But the market goes up. Let me let you in on something. It goes up. Even if it goes down, it then goes back up. And when it goes down, it then goes up. It's been doing this my whole life. My whole damn life, it's been doing this, okay? So there's nothing to fear. It's just a price change on your computer, man. It's just a price change on your computer. It's not that big a deal. And the longer that you play this game for life, the easier this gets. So we see the Dow's in an uptrend. Let's look at the S&P. I don't see anything to be worried about here. I had some people tell me they literally went to all cash anticipating a crash. Now, I don't know if you're clairvoyant or God speaks to you or something. I don't know how that plays out. I don't know. The corrections are like 8%. Like we've had 60 or 70, 80, 10% corrections in the last, 50 years? You get 2 or 3, 5% a year. You get one or two 10%. And about every 5 to 7 years, you get a 20%. And then about once a decade, you get a 50%. So to me, that's not, I can't maneuver around that. Like trying to get all in, all out. I just don't understand that mentality. I don't get that. I don't know what that fear's from. I don't know what you're afraid of. It's just numbers going up and down. So we see the QQQ or SPY. SPY continues to print above its 5-day. Maybe a little dip here. I don't know. Each little sell-off has been purchased and prices continued higher. I don't know why this would be any different. So sell-off, price went higher. Sell-off, price went higher. Sell-off, price went higher. That's been the room. That's been going that way for a while now. So I'm not okay. I don't know what to do if it's, I guess you could short it. The Qs are now under the 20-day moving average. So if we look at this and we look at the pattern and we're looking at technology, what we're seeing is a stage 3 forming, right? Same thing you're seeing on Bitcoin, same thing you're seeing on Ethereum. Does that mean it has to go down? No. Stage 3 can turn into a stage 1. You can have a correction in time, okay? You can have a correction in time. It's not common, but you can. And what it means is price, look, this is a stage 3, okay? And here's your stage 1. And here's your stage 2 breakout, right? And we can just keep walking this back as you go through and you look at, stage 4 decline. There's your stage 1, stage 2 breakout. There's your stage 3, right? Sold off, stage 4 decline. Now stage 4 becomes a 1. And then we break out. And this is what price does, right? It just moves through the stages. Just moves through the stages. And it's how tight do you want to play it? Solano keeps going up. Nice. GP, check your DMs. Yeah. No worries. I still got a few invites on that. I'm going to send them out to my Money Flow gang that are on my group. Give them one more shot before I go to the crazy masses. Although we're below the 20 and the moving averages are coming together, I think we're still holding this little zone. So we'll see. If you did try to get short that, I would keep a stop, man, right around up in here, in this 370 range in case it rips higher. You don't want to be holding it. How am I feeling about? I like PaySet, man. PSFE. Why wouldn't I like it, man? What's not to like? I like it. We'll see. It's gone down brutal. That's the kind of stock it is. These type of stocks are just not popular right now. So, but all you guys that are young, dude, you should be buying the fuck out of these. I don't know any other way to say it. All you guys that are young, you 20, 22, act like you need the money next week. Man, come on, man. You should be buying the hell out of these. Look, it's so low. There's so many of these out there, these biotechs that are cheap. And what if you're wrong? Okay, you don't think people ever been wrong? You don't think Warren Buffett's been wrong? You don't think, let's see, I'm in UDAO going through with my plans, the UDAO. He's in the triple leveraged. Yep. Now, I've taken all my I'm still in it, man. I'm still in PSFE. I've taken all my triple leverage funds down to about half. TMF. Michael Burry is short this. He's short this. So if you remember, I got long bonds back here. Everybody hated bonds. That's good. That's why I like them. So whatever everybody else hates, I kind of like it. Because most people are stupid, even the rich ones. They just get lucky. So he's short. I don't know. Maybe he'll be right. But right now, my position's in half. So either way, man. I was long the TQQ. I've cut that in half. Because we could be rolling over. And we've had a great run, right? Great run. So if you're in these leveraged funds, I would be downsizing them. I'd be downsizing them. And of course it's a fake account, man. Why do you guys keep asking me that shit? Why would I DM you about something? I don't understand. I get 50 fucking people a day telling me about a fake account. I can't do anything about them. And I can't spend all day fucking responding to them. Like, it's a fake account. Use your head. Why the fuck would I make 50 accounts, variations of my own account? It's fucking stupid. Like, stop being fucking stupid. Of course it's a fake account, man. Tell them to go fuck themselves. If you didn't text me, I'm not going to contact you. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking recruiting for a Ponzi scheme. I'm teaching trading, so I don't go hunt people. I'm not going to come to your house, knock on the door, and try to sell you a book, man. So, goddamn, I'm not going to DM you and try to get you to buy something. If you don't want to buy it, don't fucking buy it. I'm not asking people. I don't go around trying to recruit people to join the money flow gang. I really don't give a fuck if you join it or not. I'm in it. We're going to keep doing it whether you do it or not. Matter of fact, I wish most people wouldn't join it because you fucking don't have the ability to do it. They're going to be there about 90 fucking days because that's about their attention span. Most people have the attention span of a fucking child. The moment it doesn't start working, they're fucking out, or their girlfriend tells them no, or some other bullshit in life. That's most people, man. What keeps most people from getting rich is your life, the way you live life. You've just chosen to live life like a poor person. That's the God's honest truth, man. If I could just sit down with you and just speak truth to you, is you live like a poor person. So you will always be paycheck to paycheck and always be poor because you have chosen that as a lifestyle. And it will stay that way forever. You pro until you change that. And that is hard because then people won't like you because you won't have time to go do bullshit with them because you'll be working. Look what you did. Now he's cursing. It's true, man. It's true. It's true. Let's see. It's true, man. Most people, all they do, I can't buy houses. They're too expensive, Gerald. And then a stock goes on sale. I don't want to own that stock. It's too cheap, Gerald. I'm like, fuck, man. You don't want to buy expensive houses, but then when stocks are cheap, you don't want to own those either. What the fuck do you want to do? Like, so if the house went half off, would you sell it? If a house sold off and housing prices went half price, would you sell them? Or would you buy more? God damn. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, man. Everybody, it don't make sense, man. And the moment you get this shit, your brain, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, wait, I get it. Let's see, something just popped up on my screen. Come on, man. Get out of here. Let's see. All right, so where's Bitcoin? We got the U Pro. Where's Bitcoin? Let's see. Hey, if Bitcoin drops 50%, maybe you could sell all your Bitcoin. And then when it goes up 100%, you could buy back in. This is how people do it. They get all fucked up. So they sold it all. You know, it gets down here, people are selling it. Now it starts ripping, and now they want to buy it. Isn't that how it goes? Right? And so everybody, you know, I don't know, depends on how you're doing it, right? Depends on your style. So you got to work that out. That may have been your move, man. Maybe you like paying taxes, so you took that hit right there. Or maybe you made a bunch of money, I don't know. And then you let it come down, and then that's fine too. If that's how you're trading, that's fine. Here's your anchor point, and we've been trading off of that anchor point as the base this whole time, right? This is where I called women dummies for not owning Bitcoin, and you guys got me banned on Instagram. Yeah, you got me banned. I was trying to make you 50%, and I got banned. Thanks, ladies. So I was trying to give you some money, and instead I get banned. So, you know, where was that? That was like right over in here. And I was saying, they said only 20% of people that own Bitcoin are women. And I said, well, that's dumb. Why be dumb? Why don't you just buy some? It's sitting right at support. And they said that was hate speech. So apparently trying to help women make money is hateful. So I guess you guys should be broke. Stay broke. Fuck it. Stay broke. At least then you won't be called, right? Huh? What is that? So why was I talking like, because I'm trying to get their attention, man. They're sleeping. Most people are walking around fucking asleep. You give more shit about where you're going on a vacation than you do about Bitcoin. Dude, paying $1,000 car payments, don't own any Bitcoin. And this shit's going up, man. So again, that's a lifestyle, man. Like you're choosing. You make these decisions every day where you eat. I got people, you're too busy to come see me in Brooklyn. Oh, it's late, Gerald. I can't stay out past 10:30. Okay. Good. Stay home. Stay home. Whatever. Let's see. But it's so late. I know. Let's look at our Cardano. Oof, look at Cardano. Look at all these breakouts above the 20, man. Look at this. Look at this support, man. I trimmed a little bit of this one. That confused people. I wanted some money in case we rolled over. And I made a pretty good chunk on this, so it's almost a double. So, I mean, that's a huge move. And we're right at previous high, right? Isn't that the money flow? Isn't that the money flow? Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn, man. You better listen up, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to be in Brooklyn on Friday. If you're scared of the stock market, don't talk to me. If you're scared of real estate, don't tell me about your scared stories. Oh, I'm so scared. Let's see. So I talked to a guy yesterday when I was in New Orleans. Not yesterday, a couple days ago when I'm in New Orleans. So you see why I took some off on Cardano. Had a big move. It hit previous high. I do think it's going higher, but my position size got pretty large, so I just downsized it. I don't like those altcoins to be too high. I want most of it in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I do like this one, though, so I just took a little off, that's all. Yeah, Dimitri, I'm going to post a number for you. Dimitri asked on Friday, and I just don't know where I'm going to be at, but I'm going to post a text number. You just text into it. When I get to New York on Friday, I'll let you know. What's up, Mark? What's up, Mark? Mark, I saw some beautiful real estate last week, man. It's probably too expensive for you, though. I know you don't like that fancy real estate. Just millionaires everywhere. But while I was there, just keep an eye on my story. I'll post it where we're going to be in New York. While I was there, I met a guy, and he said, we started talking real estate, and he said he was waiting for, a pullback in prices. I was like, really? I just bought this week. And he goes, yeah, I really think it's coming down. And I was like, really? how low you think it's going to go? And he said, well, I don't know. I said, well, what if it only pulls back 10%? He goes, well, that'd be a lot cheaper. I said, oh, okay. All right. Now, this is for him to live in. And I said, okay. And I said, well, you live here, don't you? And he goes, yeah, I'm renting. And I said, well, how long you been renting? He said, 12 years. Okay, I'm talking to an idiot. All right, so I had to move on from that conversation. I couldn't help him. Let's see. What's up, Matt? I saw that. I'm trying to be like you, Mark. I'm fixing to buy a beach condo too, man. Let's look at Clove. Ooh. Are we going to go down or are we going to go up? I'm trying to get like you, Mark. I'm fixing to buy a beach condo too, man. Let's see. Stage 1, do we trust it? These are hard to trust, man. So we see that stage 1, right? Do we trust it? Right. That waiting on the market is so stupid. Just buy discounts. Just make sure it rents. Buy cheap stocks. Waiting on things is so stupid. I can't stress enough how bad an idea that is. Because if you're wrong, you're screwed. And even if you're right, okay, what? It comes down 10%. Who cares? Maybe you could find that just by researching and looking. Like you could find a 10% discount, man. Oh, we got to look at the obvious. My man wants to look at Square. Square's going up, bro. It just keeps going up. I don't know what to say. It's going up. The problem on Square here is the markets are, they've been pretty high here. This is a triple top if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm not really, but you could be. You've had a nice run. I mean, it's not, RSI has plenty of room. This is just nowhere, The indicators are pointing down. Price is holding. I mean, it's just a mixed bag here, man. I wouldn't, I really don't have an opinion either way. I'm in a core position in Square. We'll just wait and see what it does. I anticipate it pulling back. We'll see. I wouldn't get overly excited. There's no, Roku is coming down. I like that. So I'm in a core position in Roku. We took some off up here. And then up here, you see these RSIs. So these are the kind of stocks where I'll hold some. And what I'm waiting for is it to pull back. This pullback here didn't do much for me. I felt like it was already overpriced, so I didn't add really on this one. We added down here, though, because that was a nice, why? Because look, see the RSI? So what I really want to see is this RSI pull back to the extreme, price to stop dropping and start to go sideways. So that's a buy zone to me. This, I don't know. Would I buy this? Yeah, maybe. If the stock is still undervalued, or you feel like this, I don't know. It's, to me, I really felt like we were pretty priced, man. But hey, that's a breakout, man. That's a breakout. How you want to play it, And it tagged to RSI, I would take it down and then wait for it to do what it does, man. Yeah, I'm not bringing no guns to New York. I might get arrested. I am bringing my vaccination card. You need a vaccination card for everything. Soon you can't buy nothing. You won't even be able to go to the grocery store. Now, they'll probably let you go to the grocery store, but let's see. Let's look at Zillow. I like Zillow, but to be fair, I liked Zillow at 125, or was it 114? And then I liked it at 114. And now it's gone lower. I'm not selling this one. These are the perfect, in my opinion, good buy zones. And it has gone down each time. So, we're obviously in a downtrend. One of the things, I'll post it on my story, man. One of the things about the money flow is one of these bottoms is the bottom. And you might do 2 or 3 of these down. It's still a stage 1. Now you could say, oh, well, it's below the 200. I mean, you could start adding other things that aren't part of it. You know, that's not what I do. You know, I'm looking at these 3 moving averages, you know. I look at the 200 because I think the 200 is a magnet. And once it goes below it, then the 200 often becomes the target. And once it's above it, the 200 often becomes support. Does that make sense? So once price is trending above it and it pulls back, it tends to stop at it. When price is below it and it runs up, it tends to stop at it. So it tends to be a support and a ceiling based on where price is, right? And but now we're at a 29 RSI. It's probably a little soon yet, man. I don't think I'd add yet. I'm sitting on this, so I wouldn't add here. I'd wait a minute. Look how these are all pointing down. This could go down lower, man. Let's pull up this could go even lower. I mean, if we get on the weekly chart, yeah, man, we could get down here in this 185, 186 range. I'd wait. I'd wait on this. I'd wait on PaySafe. I'd wait on all these, man. Let them form that box, man. And then nibble. You ain't got to be a hero. Just buy a share, like 2 shares, buy 3 shares, whatever. But hey, let's have a conversation. Is it possible? Is it possible that it could go to $30? Yes. Been there before. Could do it again. I don't see that happening, but it could. It very well could. Oof. See, all these growth stocks, penny stock, all this shit is coming down, dude. I wouldn't be in a big hurry. All these breakouts have failed. There's a breakout, it failed. We can just look at chart after chart where all these breakouts are failing, man. Yeah, weed stocks, all these, there's the same thing, man. If they're not large cap dividend stocks, they're coming down. I mean, that's just the way it's playing out. One that I've been buying aggressively is AG&C. We'll see. I like it. That's an 8% dividend yield, though. Where's Uber? Look at Uber. Everything's still pointing down. You know, hopefully this support level holds. I mean, that's what I'm betting on, that this holds, but maybe not. So we need this to hold, man. Maybe not. It definitely is an opportunity. I think APTO is the same as all the other biotechs. Down. LTC, yeah, same thing. Let's see. They're all down, man. They're not going up either right now. Let's see, LTC. Wow, this one's ordinarily down. Why is this down so bad, dude? LTC properties. What's the dividend yield on LTC properties? Not Litecoin, man. Let's see. Where's Vine? Yeah, I don't know what to say on Vine. You know, I might wait and give it time. I wouldn't buy any here. $6.5% dividend yield, huh? Why is it so down in the dumps, dude? Trying to form a stage 1, though. What does tip ranks have on that thing? 6.5%, huh? That MNDY was one I was looking at. LTC. They don't see much upside on this. God damn, everybody says sell it, dude. Something is not right about this stock. Something's happened. So that could be an opportunity, though. Maybe you go research it and see what the problem is, and maybe it's just a temporary problem. You know, maybe it's not that big a deal. And you start a little position here, let it come down to another stage one, start a little bit. Make sure that dividend can be paid, though. My man says, when do you cut losses on a stock? You really should decide that when you buy the stock, bro. You know, you really should decide what's your plan on the stock when you buy the stock. And you got to ask yourself what you're doing, because it's not a loss until you book it, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to give you a good example. I don't know. I mean, let's pull up Tesla for a second. You know, if we're in Tesla, and let's back this up. Let's go a little larger. You know, and you got to ask yourself, you know, what's your time frame, and what style? I mean, what is it you're trying to accomplish? So let's say that you really liked Tesla. Well, you could trade in and out of it. You know, when it breaks out above the 20, you buy it. When it runs up, you take it off. When it breaks down, you sell it. Right? So you should have that plan already in place, man. But let's say you bought some Tesla up here, and it falls to down here. So it went from 880 to 560. So that's like an $80 stock. Just take a zero off when you're looking at these big stocks. That's an $80 stock going to $45. That's a 50% drop. You're like, fuck, man, maybe I should cut my losses. Okay. And then it rallies up 35%. You know, and then it comes back down again, you know, and then it rallies up again. So, you know, what's your time frame? Most of you guys are young. I don't know what your hurry is. Like, you should build wealth. I mean, I don't know, man. So if your goal is to trade these, then you're not a very good trader if you didn't have an exit plan. Trading is about flipping. You're trying to flip, right? So if your goal is to trade in and out, then you need to have that exit plan when you initiate the trade. Like the day you click buy, you need to know where you're getting out, whether for profit or for loss. If you don't, then you're not trading. You're fucking, I don't know what you're doing. But if your plan, like if it was something like Tesla and I own Tesla or Z, right, or Uber, I'm not getting out because a bunch of people sell it, dude. That's not a reason to get out for me. That is a reason for me to accumulate shares. And I'm accumulating them just like I trade. So if I was being a short-term trader and it sold off and then it came up, there's my buy signal, right? And there's my breakout. Well, the breakout didn't happen. Over here, I'm going to be getting stopped out as a trader. Look, it broke this box, man. So stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Now, a lot of people would like me to trade that way. I don't want to. You do that. You move in and out. I don't want to. I'm not in a big fucking hurry. So I don't buy stocks that I think are going to zero, so I'm not in that big a hurry. But if you're doing it the way I do it, I got to assume you're investing in yourself constantly. So like I'm constantly trying to put money in from one or two sources, you know. And when these are going down, I hope I own something that's going up so that I could take what's going up and add it to something like this, right? So what's going up? Like utility stocks are going up. Look at SO. So this is one that I put on as a trade. Same pattern. Same pattern, right? There's our stage 3. There's our stage 1. There's the breakout, right? And now this goes up. Now what? I'm selling it. I'm trimming it. Just every day trimming a little, 2-3 shares, push that money to something else. Take some off, push it to something else. And at some point, I got to stop trimming it. There's nothing left to trim and just leave it be, right? And leave it be. So, you know, sometimes I'll get credit. They're like, well, why don't you short? Because I'm buying things going up. This is going up. You know, what else is going up? UTSL went up. The reason I bought these was so I could trim it and put it on there, right? How are you spotting these trends quickly and easily? I don't know about quickly and easily, but we spot them just by watching them. So this one is called the XLU, right? Utilities. And if you look, it's going up, right? But if we look at, say, the IBBJ, which is our biotechs, they're going down, unfortunately. See, we're headed down. Although we got a nice update today right there. But if you look, they're going down, right? They've been going down. So you just follow these sectors, man. What about oil? Let's look at the USO. Was trying to play this as a breakout. Now it's just sitting right in here. So underwater on this trade. But look where it's sitting. Previous resistance, right? Still support. Where's the target? Up in here. So we'll just wait and see, man. So on that, it'd be what? The XLE for energy. What's it doing? It's just sitting right there. So the way I was playing this is Gush. Now Gush has come down a little bit more. Why? It's a leveraged fund, man. So whenever you're looking at the leveraged fund, look at the unleveraged to make your decision. So while this is technically broke the box, if you look, this technically broke the box. If you look at the unleveraged, right? See how that broke the box? Everything's pointing down now. It's no longer a stage one, right? We were trying to play the breakout right there. Here's the target. And so it's pulled back. But if you look at the XLE energy sector, it might have broke the box. It's right there, man. So just kind of waiting, man. Just waiting. You guys love household names like Wish. Now, DraftKings is a legit $30 billion company, sir. Why would you not like DraftKings? Of course we love DraftKings. DKNG. We got, I think most people think it's worth 67. It was about 70. I think the highest on there is 105. We'll see. I like the stock. I think it get back to 70. I'm long the stock. We shall see. Yeah, skills, SKLZ. All of these stocks have gotten smashed. So there's no reason to look at plug. It's going to be the same, man. Which I use dailies to spot trends. I don't know why you would look at anything else. You could drop to a lower time frame, but yeah, plug looks about the same. These all look terrible. No, Zillow is a core trading position for me. That company's going to be around forever. Let's see. Let's see. Where is Zynga, man? Let's look at Zynga. I trade in and out of this one. Whew! I think Zynga's, it's been going down, though, because their income is going down. Less people are using the stock, man. ZNGA. Well, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of buys on this. Look at this. Jesus. Everybody likes it. Why are both, he said, why are both heading south? They're all doing that, sir. All of these small growth names are down. All of them. Virtually all of them. Not every single one, but virtually all of them. Same reason Zynga's down. Same reason Wish is down. Same reason SoFi's down. Same reason blah, blah, blah. You can just keep naming them. They're all down. Down, 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 down. They're all down. If it's not a dividend stock, if it's not a large cap stock like Pfizer, right? Look at that. I'm in Pfizer. It's going up, right? But there's nothing to talk about here. Like, it's going straight up. So we just ride it. I trimmed some the other day in my buy and hold to add to Campbell's, because it looked like it was trying to break out, but it's also undervalued. So if we go look at Pfizer and we say, what's Pfizer worth? It's overvalued right now. According to most people's thing, it's overvalued. But they can stay overvalued for a very long time. So if we go look at Campbell's, this is in my buy and hold now, it's undervalued. Undervalued. And the dividend is a little higher than Pfizer. So I trim a little and roll it into this. Make sense? That's called portfolio management. Right? You get it? Get it? So let's look at BX. This is one too. I've owned this for a long, long time. And it's now way overvalued at $112. I've ridden this thing up and down 50% many times. And now it's $112. So I started buying it in 2016. And since the year 2016, we've had a lot of ups and downs. And if you go look, you know, what do you want to do? Get out of all of them? I mean, let's see. You could. You know, here's a $40 down to $20. Is it 40? Nah, I guess that was 30 to 20. So what is that, a 20-something percent? And then it stayed that way for months and months and months. And then what? It ran up again and pulled back. And it ran up again, then pulled back. And it ran up again. It's just the game it's been playing, man. Let's see. Yeah, let's see, KHC. Now these are boring stocks, but these are the dividend stocks. I like KHC. I don't think it's really undervalued, but let's see. What do they got on it? I'm in it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I think a lot of people are thinking about where it's at is about where it's worth. There's a few people that have broke ranks. I think Deutsche Bank, yeah, they have a $45 target. Do you buy calls or puts, or do you sell calls and puts? I sometimes do some calls and puts. That's not really my game, though. Let's see. So my man, okay, here's an example. CSX. He says it's undervalued. Now I wouldn't buy it here. No, let's look. CSX. Now they're saying it's undervalued by not much. Now here's the problem. This stock did a split. So this used to be what, an $80, $90 stock, right? Remember they did the split over here? And so I started trading this when the Obama administration were trying to kill coal. CSX trains were the largest developers of coal. And that was back over here. And it's like a $6 stock. And everyone hated this company. And look, you know, it runs up, pulls back, runs up, pulls back. It's just been steadily going up. So if you can find these, just keep them. You know, just keep them. If you can find these kind of stocks, man. It's not easy, man. But once you find them, there's no need to let them go. You think Disney's undervalued? Really? Now, is because you like the Princess Collection? You can tell us, sir. We won't judge you. I know a lot of you guys do. Let's see. Nobody's going to be mad at you. Yeah. 22%. They say. That seems hard to believe. Let's see. I hate the chart, though. I guess I don't hate it, but this is just a big stage one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why not? Why not, man? Why not? Buy what you like, man. You like to watch a lot of Disney shows, buy that shit, man. Let's see. What else we got? Morningstar works great too. I use Morningstar for a lot of research. I like Morningstar. We're not looking at Plug. We know where Plug is. Amgen. Adding to Pepsi. Come on, man. What are you talking about, man? No, these are not my favorite ads. So Pepsi's a buy and hold for me. That's not a sell-off, man. I want to see Pepsi come down, dude. Right? So the last time we were adding to Pepsi was under the 200. Now, I know there's a whole bunch of you. Oh, once it's under the 200, it's a bear market. All right, I get that. But that's where stocks are cheap, okay? So that's where I like to buy them. But, you know, is Pepsi cheap here? I don't think so. Let's see. We did some swing trading with Pepsi, too. If you catch these blue chip stocks that get on sale, swing trade them. Yeah, it's 5%, man. I own it. It's one of my largest holdings, but I'm not adding to this. There's no upside here, right? Not in my opinion. I'd rather do VTRS is one in my buy and hold that I'm doing. VTRS. It's a new dividend payer. Obviously the wrong stock. Shit, Visa's got a 20% upside. VTRS. So look, this is one in my buy and hold that none of you ever asked me about. Why don't you ever ask me about this one? Generally, all of us who like it think it's worth a lot more. 20%. This is a new dividend paying stock that spun off from Pfizer. Wait, where are we at? Where'd my shit go? So whenever you get these spin-off stocks, keep the spin-off. Don't sell it. So where was I adding to this stock? I know, below the 200. I'm a crazy guy. So I've been adding over here on these stage ones. I have no intention of selling this ever, sir. So I'm going to buy all the stage ones. This is where I've been buying. Now, when it does this, I don't buy. I leave it alone. But this is a buy and hold. I have no intention of selling it. None. Zero. So over time, this will work its way to $30, $40, $50. Let's see. Is AMC breaking out? Fuck the haters, man. If they don't like AMC. Oh, yeah. Look, we got a breakout, baby. Got a breakout, man. Man, I can't get behind Six Flags. They already went bankrupt, screwed all their shareholders. I'd trade it, but I can't own that shit as an investment. Although statistically, stocks that bankrupt out and come back tend to do well, to be honest. I had a bunch of family members in that. So look, stage 2 breakout, AMC. What's up? Time to get a Lambo. Time to get a Lambo. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get you a Lambo right here. That's a breakout, man. Yeah, Doug says he got a bunch of VTRS for free. So me too. Pfizer did a spun off. Whenever I hear that word Pfizer, I hear G-Eazy. I don't know why. The way he sings some of his songs and I hear the word Pfizer, it reminds me of that guy. So there's your target. That's like a fucking 80% upside. Let's get that Lambo, man. Let's get it. My man Chris did. Go get you one. So we got AMC breaking out. AMC's breaking out. I'm up 50K on AMC from $8. Nice. Nice, sir. You should buy me a beer in Brooklyn then. Why are you greedy, man? Holding all your money. What platform is Curious Hope? You have a good one. What platform is this? This is stock chart, sir. Let's see. Good move on that $8. Let's see. Yeah, look, my man's talking about the breakout over here. So there's your breakout. Ran it up. I would have took some off, let it come in. Now you're getting your breakout again. So there you go. That's how you trade it. There you go. Let's see. Ace says Viacom is breaking out. Is it? Oh. Look at that. We got a breakout in Viacom. Billy Wong may be out of jail. Maybe Billy Wong is back. Somebody spotted him some money and he's back. He's back into Viacom. Billy Wong. Win, Lambo, question mark. No idea what are you talking about? Let's see. Billy's back. That would be funny, right? He gets out of jail, starts buying Viacom. Does a GoFundMe account. What part of Florida are you looking for? Panama City, sir. Let's see. What else we got going on, man? Let's see. I'm sure Bristol Myers is doing its thing too. Not as well. It's choppy. Space. What's up with Space? I haven't added to Space yet. Could have added here. Fake breakout. Just like Clove. If you look at Clove, what day was this? August 7th or 8th? When was Clove's fake breakout? August 7th or 8th. So you see this? These are fake breakouts, man. Like it's happening across the sector. These will manifest and they will break out again, okay? It's just a matter of time, man. Let's look at Uber. Uh-oh. Everything's turning green. Uber just went green. Look at SoFi, man. What's up with SoFi? Uh-oh. Just went green. Technically, this is not one I would be buying right here. It is in this zone, and I do have this thing that if it's at a previous support and I have at least 2 candles, I'll start to nibble, but I kind of like to give this a minute. It's not like it's going to run away on you. If you really like it, buy a little. We can't sell AMC right now, Alex. It's breaking out, baby. Let's see. Yep, I'm guessing it's all across the board, right? Lift, LYFT. Let's look at Lift. Come on, LYFT, fat fingers. It's up. So, all right, everything's turning green, man. We'll see. I wouldn't get overly happy. PLTR. Don't get bearish, man. I had a lot of people getting bearish on me the other day. Look at that, man. Don't get bearish, man. There's no reason to be bearish. They are printing. I don't know if you guys understand how money works. If you put a lot of money into the market or into society, they're talking about doing another $1 trillion. That money is going to rich people. You guys will give it all away. None of you are going to keep it. As soon as the government gives it to you, you're going to spend it. That's what people do. And when you do, it's going to go in the hands of about 7% of Americans who are going to take it, and they're going to buy stocks, and they're going to buy real estate, and they're going to buy land, and they're going to invest in their businesses. That's what happens. And they're going to take your money from you, and they're going to invest it. That's what happens. So that's why you see me talking this shit about the millionaire code. Is you got to start thinking like they do, even if it's with small amounts, because repetition is the mother of skill. If you can do it with $100, you can do it with $100 million. It's just a game you play, right? So if that money starts hitting the world, okay, yeah, we could have a little correction, but don't get crazy bearish. You know, like I'm talking to a guy the other day, he's selling everything, waiting on it. I just can't comprehend that. It makes no sense to me. These things want to go higher. There's tons of liquidity out there. You know, this COVID variant, we're not closing down society again. I don't see that happening at all. I have zero bet on that. All they're going to do is force all of you guys who don't want to get vaccinated to get vaccinated, or you will not be allowed to go to the movies, get on an airplane, get in a fucking Uber, go to a restaurant. You'll be ostracized from society. That's what they're going to do. Soon your employer is going to require you to be vaccinated. You will be forced to, ultimately, in the end. That is what's going to happen. They're just going to squeeze you until you do it. And then the fucking thing will go away and we'll move on. Or it doesn't, and it just becomes part of life and we move on. That's the way it happens. We're not going to spend the rest of our life worried about this shit. That's what will happen. It will happen. So, you will be forced. Unless you live some strange life that allows you to maneuver around that, you know. It's kind of like taxes. PLRT. Yeah, that squeeze is coming, man. You better get ahead of it. That's why I got ahead of it. I need to travel. I need to go in the bar. I got to drink beer, man. If they ain't going to let me in the bar, I got to take the shot. Let's see. Move to South Carolina. That will never happen. Well, then you will stay in South Carolina, sir. You will not be allowed to go anywhere else. And I'm trying to buy properties outside of my state. And I'm going to New York on Friday. And guess what? I got to have a vaccine. And you got to bring your vaccine card in case the police show up. They will ask for it. And if you don't have it, they will kick you out. Is my understanding. But they're not checking every day. But some days they are checking, from what I understand. I'm going to post a text number. And so I'm going to do an unofficial meetup on Friday. I'm just going to be at a bar or something. We come by, say hi, we talk stocks, whatever. He said, not true. It is true. I just talked to the owner, and they got a letter from the city, and they are going to be forced to ask for vaccination cards. You might want to check the news, sir. I'll post that on my story, and I think I have some slots open for the official meetup on Saturday with me and the day trading professor. I think there's still some spots, so if you get a hold of me, don't do it unless you're seriously coming, and it's late at night, so keep that in mind. All right, you guys be good. Appreciate you being on the live, man. Be good. What's up, YouTube? You guys be good. My man says they won't force me to do anything. I just won't participate. I just won't go to bars. I won't get on airplanes. I'll cancel my job. Fuck it. I'll just live on the street and be homeless. Just be homeless. They will force you, sir. I've been there. You should have seen the shots I took to go to Iraq. When you were in elementary school and I was in Iraq, we had to take all kinds of shots. I don't even know what was in them. Could be what gave me superpowers. Check out Pensacola. Pensacola's pretty crowded. Let's see. We got to ride out the crazy people from IG. They will force you, sir. Soon they'll make you put your on your tax return. That's how they did insurance. They just connect it to your tax return. And they say, hey, if you ain't got a vaccine, you got to pay us $1,000. That's what they're going to do, man. You watch. They'll keep pressuring it, squeezing it, till eventually you have to. That's it, man. That's all I got. You guys be good. Now, when I say that, people think they will. They will squeeze you. I thought that was impossible for healthcare, and then they put it on your tax return, and there you go. Everybody had to participate. That's what I'm saying, dude. You watch all these other countries in the UK, they're like, hey, if you don't get it, you will be charged. I got a friend in Australia, they have the police out and at roadblocks checking for vaccine cards, man. I tried to tell someone, they're like, oh, that's not true. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like, New Zealand is really locked down on it. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just telling you what's happening. So when I was in New Orleans, you couldn't go into a restaurant without showing your vaccine card. Now, every restaurant did not enforce it. There were some that did not, but there were some that did. And there were bars that did, and there were some that didn't. So it's still kind of, iffy. But my understanding is September, I forget what it was, they're going to be required by law if they wish to stay open to have someone at the door checking. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just telling you what is happening. And that's how it works. And then they'll do it at the airports. They'll do it at the bus stations and the train stations. And now they're going to a digital wallet where you can have your thing on a digital wallet, so you can carry it on your phone, man. Can you see your paper where we have heard that before? Can you see your papers where we have heard that before? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, man. Groupon's up 6% today. I might give it a minute, bro. Unless you really like it, take a shot at here. I've had some nice trades in Groupon, though. I like this stock, man. I don't know what you mean by can I see your papers where we've heard that before. GRPN. Whew. Groupon's got a 42% upside, man. I like that. It might be one worth looking at. I've traded this one pretty successfully in the past where I've gotten in and out. My man says, I'm too young for the bar. Oh, you're in New York, bro? They won't let you in a bar if you're under 18? I didn't think about that, man. I mean, our event we're doing, you can get into that. That's just an axe throwing thing, so you shouldn't have any problem getting out of that. He was talking about Nazi Germany. Except it's not Nazi Germany. A lot of people in America never been to other countries. Like, oh, this is like Russia. You ever been to Russia? It is nothing like Russia. You ever been to Iraq? I have. It is nothing like that. At all. Let's see. At all. Let's see. Yep. Got a nice breakout in ZKIN. ZKIN. That's a nice stage 1 breakout there. Let's see if these work, man. God, I hope so. We've been really wanting these, man. CRDF. Let's see. CRDF still holding that 20. So we'll see. Nazis the reference. Everybody goes to Nazis. Minus the death camps and the trains and your businesses being taken and all the other stuff that came with it. Minus that. Let's see. Can we go somewhere else? I guess we can meet at the park. Marcus, we could do... Just hit me up, man. You can probably catch me before there or after there or whatever, man. I'll post it on Instagram. That's it. We're out. Hopefully this market turns green. You guys be good.